Holiday shopping season is in full swing with China's Singles Day today and Cyber Monday just around the corner. But with ongoing supply issues and rising inflation, this year's season could look a lot different for some companies. Joining me now is Scott McFarlane, CEO of Avalara, which managed taxes for $90 billion worth of goods during Cyber Week in 2019. Scott, good to have you. You guys had earnings last week, I believe it was. You announced some big new deals across verticals, including manufacturing, retail. We've been talking about inflation, the supply chain challenges. I imagine customers are probably having to take pricing actions, and that's affecting them. What are you seeing within your customer base as they adjust to this situation?
Hey, John, great to see you again. Thanks for having me. This is, I always say at this time of the year, it's our Super Bowl. When you talk about doing sales tax transactions, there's not any bigger days than what you have in Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But what we've seen over the years is a stretching out of that time period as people are trying to get people earlier in the process. And so that sort of Cyber Week has turned into Cyber Month. And we can see that in the number of transactions that are happening on a daily, hourly, even down to the second. But what you're also seeing, I think, with what's going on here is everybody's worried about how they are going to deal with the supply chain issues. Will there be the toys that they want on the shelves? Will they have all those things? So people are sort of getting in line earlier, and we're seeing a much greater sales volume than we saw last year at this time. Now,
you're also investing for growth. You acquired CrowdReason, which focuses on property tax compliance applications. Tell me about the thought process behind that, what that adds to your portfolio, and what business need for your customer base you think that's particularly going to solve?
When we started out, we started out just in the sales tax space. We were solving a problem that was happening in the magic moment of commerce, right? It was really the last vestige to be automated. When you stop and think about it, sales tax has been around for 5,000 years. It's not like it's something new. But we came along with the new technology, being able to apply, cloud and SaaS technology to the problem, and really create an environment where we thought we have a chance to be part of every transaction in the world. Think about that for a minute. We really do believe that we have an opportunity around the globe to be part of every transaction in the world. But beyond that, what we're creating at Avalara is a global SaaS compliance platform, right? So it's not just about sales tax. It's about all of the taxes and the revenue that states and governments get. So I always like to say we're following the money. So we started out in sales tax. Now we do hospitality tax, excise tax, telecom tax, all sorts of different taxes. We do business licenses. Wherever states and governments are getting revenue, we are taking the opportunity to help them get automated, take the burden off the customer, and property tax is just one more area, and it's a huge area. Well, so I like to say we're building out for the current time, but future-proofing our business down the road.
Let me try to tease out more of a thesis here. We've seen what's happened to the conversation about globalization over the past couple of years. It's not as popular as it once was. Is the world becoming increasingly fractured? Well, whether you're talking about the separation between U.S. and China, whether you're talking about different tax regimes in different countries, or are things coming together? If there's a fracturing, is that what it is that you're trying to address?
From a geopolitical perspective, look at you can have your opinion of whether it's fracturing or it's coming together, but from a commerce perspective, where we see it, what we see is that it's undeniable that commerce is global today. Every e-commerce platform, every business is thinking about how do they expand and exploit the global market. So from a taxation perspective, from a commerce perspective, from a compliance perspective, they're all blending together now.